Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing absolutely phenomenal again today. You guys, this is your boy Case coming at you guys again with another guide video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cobalt B. Personally, this is one of my favorite characters to be going over. I'm super excited to be talking about Cobalt B because I just love the aesthetics of this character, her swag, and just her overall play style. So I'm going to be answering some of the questions that some of you guys have, like how good is this character? Is this character worth investing into? How good her kit looks, how good her chip is, how good her weapon is. We're going to be going over all that today in this video so that when this banner finally does come up, you guys have a solid mind state on whether or not you want to roll on this character or not. So we're going to just talk about a little bit about Cobalt B. Let's talk about, what role this character plays. Well, Cobalt B is a main DPS. So when you're running this character, some of the characters that you typically might want to run this character with, this is just my suggestions, is that you might want to run her with the shield breaker because she is a main damage dealer, which means that she's going to be dishing out a lot of damage. So you want to have somebody that come in there that's going to be able to break the shield so that Cobalt B can just follow up right behind her and just start dealing tons and tons of damage. So in terms of just what does her kit actually look like, how good her weapon is, let's actually take a look at that right now. So in terms of Cobalt B, her weapon is the blazing revolver. What I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to actually put some pictures up on the screen for you guys to be able to look at. And also, while you guys are watching this video, all the gameplay clips provided in this video are of not my own gameplay. So make sure you guys check the description box down below for all of the players featured in this video, because I want you guys to go and just go rate, go like, comment, subscribe to all of their channels because they provided some amazing videos. So in terms of her weapon is the blazing revolver. Her element is the fire. She has an energy recharge of 10.0 and she has a barrier breaking of 6.5. So her barrier breaking isn't really that high, as you can see. In terms of her awakenings, here's what her awakenings actually do. We're going to go over each one. So activating her awakening 1, it provides a 2% of the target's current life is added to each attack up to a maximum of 200% of the attack. Her awakening 2, it adds an additional 16% to the base attack growth of the current weapon. Her awakening 3 adds the weapon skill applies a powerful burn to the target in ignition state, dealing 1% of the target's current life per second up to a maximum of 60 seconds, 60% of the attack for 10 seconds. Her awakening 4 adds an additional 32% to the base attack growth for the current weapon, and the awakening 5, it adds the effect of blast grenade is increased to no more than 90% of the attack, and a hit from any weapon's dodge attack refreshes the duration of blast grenade debuff time. Her awakening 6, the cooldown time of the weapon skill is reduced by 4 seconds after any weapon's dodge attack hits the target. This ability has a 1.5 seconds cooldown time. So looking at her awakening kit, I would just say that awakening 6 is actually probably her most reliable one. Not to say that these other ones aren't reliable, but that awakening 6, from what I hear from CN, and thank you to everyone who's provided the spreadsheets on Discord, and just all the players in CN who's been able to just pass along information for everyone to just be able to have access to. What I'm hearing is just that Cobalt B has a very high cooldown time, so her awakening 6 is something that she is very reliant upon. That is actually one of her downfalls. In terms of just like her chips, let's actually look over at her chips real quick. I'm actually going to bring it up on the screen right here for you guys to be able to look at. So for her 2 set piece bonus, what it actually does is it restores 1 dodge every 4 dodges. Dodge attacks add burn to the target, dealing 12% all the way up to 21% attack damage per second for 6 seconds. And her 4 set piece bonus increases damage by 12% all the way up to 21% to targets with abnormal status. So looking at Cobalt B, as I mentioned before, she's very reliant upon her awakening 6, but some additional things, some pluses and minuses if we were to go over those, some benefits to having this character. Let's actually talk about that. Well, one thing that I really love about this character that really attracted me to her is that all of her attacks are AoE. Another thing is that her HP percentage burn, she has an HP percentage burn damage, and then the other thing is that she also has a super powerful active skill. Now these are universal thoughts that's been applied to spreadsheets by CN, so thank you to once again for everyone for providing that. But I also you can also see that from looking at gameplay of her. So if you know, final verdict, you know, should you roll for this character? In my honest opinion, I would just say you should roll for this character if you're really in love with this character. This character is not super mind-blowing. I just want to put that out there. As much as I love her, she is not mind-blowing. If I was to say how fun is this character, I would say that this character is top tier fun. So should you roll for Cobalt B? Well, my final verdict is only if you want to. So hopefully that this helps you guys out. This guys gives you guys it gives you guys some background on whether or not Cobalt B is the character for you, and hopefully by the time that this banner shows up, you guys have a solid decision on what you want to do. So thank you guys for once again tuning in to another video. This is your boy Kays. Make sure you guys hit that rate, like, comment, and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so dearly. Thank you guys for all that you do, for everybody who tunes in and watches. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.